aqui é o Bruninho. Sejam bem-vindos a mais um vídeo aqui no canal. Então, galera, vamos hoje. Hoje o que vamos jogar? Hoje vamos jogar, e vamos reagir. Hoje, gente, não vamos jogar não. Tô até confuso aqui, gente. Vamos reagir. Reagir, galera. Hoje vai lançar Tom e Jerry, o filme. E por isso, galera, como eu não vou poder assistir o filme hoje, vou no cinema assistir, eu sou muito fã. Hoje vamos reagir vários e vários trailers, galera. Então, galera, vamos começar. Vai ter tudo quanto é trailer. Tudo quanto é trailer, vocês vão gostar. Tom e Jerry, deixa eu ver aqui, galera. Deixa eu falar aqui no Google. Tom e Jerry 3. Tom e Jerry 3. Tom e Jerry. Eita, galera, não vai. Vou escrever. Tom e Jerry. Galera. Boa. Vamos ver, galera. Vamos reagir vários trailers. Será que vai dar um filme? Imagina só, galera. Vamos reagir primeiro a esse. Deixa eu vou procurar o maior possível, galera. Como foi feito o Tom e Jerry, galera. Vamos ver como foi feito todo o cenário. A gente vai mostrar 2 vídeos de como foi feito o Tom e Jerry.
Tom and Jerry are literally one of my favorite cartoons. It was important to have the animated characters be in 2D because the classic cartoons were in 2D. We could actually have them look exactly like they always did, but at the same time live in the 3D world. They're still going to be somewhat 2D, which is really cool. We thought it was the best way to give homage to what the cartoons have always been.
What I am proud and what I do physically allows them to be able to animate even more.
I'm sorry, he's a little animated. In a very exciting way.
This movie synthesizes these elements in a cartoon that I grew up on and loved.
There's a certain charm to Tom and Jerry. Just make you smile.
It's really decadent to watch. It's a fun world.
Vocês viram o processo, galera? Eu tô criando um filme. O processo é muito grande. Ainda tô na história. Aqui. Deu um bug, galera. Fica tranquilo, eu vou consertar. Ixi, deu um negócio que eu não sei como mexer aqui. Boa. Agora, galera, vamos ver esse aqui, ó. Acho que vocês não viram aqui no meu canal.
It's 2D way, and then we have to ask ourselves what's the lighting and the volume. And I think in these early days we begin to really.
Oh, but
That's Butch and his gang. Again, these are never going to be in the movie. These very early days going. I wonder if we're going to be able to capture the feel that we're looking for. So that was a fun first test. And again, this is 6 months before we shot. One of the big questions you have when looking at these we had to deal with is how much volume do we want on the character? So it's not just can we build a rigging that can act in this 2D way? And then we have to ask ourselves what's the lighting and the volume. And I think in these early days we begin to really learn that we wanted to pull back on volume and really have them exist in a linear way. So that's just a plate that we did rigs and explosions and green screens out of. Those are all just wires and things. Then we added in, we actually sketched with 2D over those plates on a Cintiq, many passes of that. That's then replaced with a rigged proxy model, which we then test whether that rigging can reflect. And we're constantly going back and forth between the two. And the final model comes in, which has more sophisticated rigging and can look like the 2D, and then in the end there's a shot. So there's another plate from the same chase scene. What we had before this, of course, was a sketch, an illustration that showed what we intended to do. And that's what guided the camera work when we started, and this animation.
Don't sweat the technique.
There's one more, which are our favorite elephants. This is a big back lap and leaves in.
Everybody's gonna shine. I was born like this, don't even gotta try. Not the baddest alive. Blame it on my juice, blame it on my juice.
Oh, come on! You're making him so gorgeous! I got it! Everyone keep going! Who butchers these onions? Who? Oh, I don't know. Francois? Oh, no! And I tried setting you up on a date. We never heard back from you.
Popping bottles.
No, the other one. That one. Can you ride a hamster? Oh, you can ride a hamster as long as you have enough of them. Yeah, you can ride them silly. Great. There's nothing like a well-trained hamster. Wow, wait a minute. What's up? Hi, Dad.
Hey, Dad. Breathe in the mouse. Feel the mouse.
Oh, we got way big. We got way big.
Vamos ver só esse trailer.
New world, same frenemies.
Oh my gosh.
On February 26th, New York City has finally met its match.
E aí, galera, vamos ver porque eu já mostrei esse trailer aqui no canal. E o do nossa... Deixa eu ver um trailer que não foi mostrado ainda. Vamos ver aqui, galera. Esse trailer aqui. Ixi, galera. Tirei. Deixa eu ver aqui. Meu, cadê? Preciso achar. Não mostrei. Mas vou pegar.
Tom and Jerry's a cat and mouse situation. Just don't get involved.
You
You are in a dumpster, and Jerry is inside, safe and warm. Now, who's the cat and who's the mouse?
Keep your friends close.
There's room for both cats and mice to be happy.
And your frenemies closer.
You guys gotta stop fighting. It's like you've been doing this for years.
Tom and Jerry, the movie. Rated PG. In theaters and streaming exclusively.
You new in town?
Tom and Jerry are entering our world on February 26th. They're the reason New York never sleeps.
Well, this is a disaster.
That's probably a scream of the...
Tom and Jerry, the movie. Rated PG. In theaters and streaming on HBO Max. February 26th. New world. Same frenemies.
Oh my gosh.
New York City has finally met its match. Tom and Jerry, the movie. Rated PG. In theaters and streaming on HBO Max.
Stay calm, everyone.
This is insane. I will not let this hotel be ruined by a cat and a mouse.
You guys gotta stop fighting. You were the cutest couple ever.
Everybody in the bouncy house going bouncy, bouncy now.
Vamos mudar o título, mas um beijo, um grande abraço e tchau!